out of time, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Welcome, Zaya, to NBA 2K TV.
Thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So the draft happened. You were drafted to Mavs Gaming. What's that feeling like for you?
It's super duper exciting. I've prepared a lot for this, and I worked really hard for this, so I'm happy to be here.
Now, you talk about working hard. Take the fans through your journey to the NBA 2K League. What did it take for you to get here?
It took a lot of
Downtown San Antonio, Texas. This bridge spans the Riverwalk, not too far from our location tonight. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin, you may recall that in 2014, the Spurs played maybe the three most perfect games in finals history. With passing and three-point shooting, they vanquished the Heat and inspired a new wave. Brett Brown, who was then a Spurs assistant, said Greg Popovich had a name for it, summertime. As in, the game's flowing, good shot to great one, and there it is. It's summertime. Kevin?
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Holiday in at the 3. And for San Antonio, we've got Jakob Poeltl. Johnson is out there with DeRozan. Then it's White, and it's Murray in at the point guard. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Turner with the steal. Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Sabonis, and stolen by Murray. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. LeVert grabs the miss. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Indiana. Outside Holiday sinks the three-pointer.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Now here is Poeltl. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. Murray outside. And Brogdon comes over to help. 6 to shoot. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Holiday. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And that one's good, Brogdon.
You can see Malcolm Brogdon has the ability to score from all 3 levels. In the paint, from 3, or right there going to the mid-range game.
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Murray, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to Atlanta. In the corner, Murray with it. Three-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Murray with the bounce pass. Fader on the way. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against Atlanta.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Sabonis, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside, White. Back to Murray. That shot off the mark. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's LeVert. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. DeRozan with it to stop the run. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, he's such a smart offensive player. DeMar DeRozan knows the best option there is the quick release on the catch and shoot.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for White. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
It's really a little bit insane to think that back in 2016, Malcolm Brogdon was a second-round pick. This guy's a special shooter. He's incredibly efficient. He's already led the league in free throw percentage, and we know he takes pride on the defensive end. This guy is a real player in today's NBA.
So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Murray against Brogdon. Murray, good. Murray's got 7 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Sabonis trying to get open. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Spurs trail by 11. Pass to DeRozan. White with it. 29 points for him last game against Atlanta.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 18 points for him.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Poeltl. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Now here's Johnson after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. DeRozan. Now the pass to Murray. And another shot. And it's good on the way in. Pacers leading by 7. For 3, Brogdon. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's DeRozan. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Atlanta.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's DeRozan following the score by Indiana. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's LeVert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
That was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Eubanks is checked in. Gay comes in for Johnson. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for White. And it's Mills in for Dejounte Murray. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Lamb comes in for Justin Holiday. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Brogdon. Rebounded by Lamb.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Feeds it to Walker. And that time, also a missed shot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Mills. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. McDermott for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pacers lead by 17.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Indiana.
Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
It's his first trip to the line.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And so here is Indiana after the basket by San Antonio.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Pass to Mills. Here's Vassell. Eubanks the pass to Walker. Here's Eubanks. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Here's McConnell. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Indiana leading by 15. Shot on the wing, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. San Antonio's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Mills passes to Eubanks. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Lamb, and again it's Indiana.
Jeremy Lamb.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Holiday against Walker. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holiday goes in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Spurs trail by 21 to the right side. And here's Walker outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. From the wing. Misses off the right iron. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. To the paint. And then Gay with the dunk.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rising up and just bringing the hammer.
Bucket is good. And the Pacers lead by 18.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Down low, here's Eubanks.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And it's Turner off the drive. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, how about the quick feed of Miles Turner? His ability to move around the rim makes it hard to stay in front of him.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Lamb, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lamb. The Spurs making a switch here. Miles checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Right wing, shoots the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pacers leading by 15. Here's Holiday. Walker with some nice D.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. The Pacers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Spurs trail by 18. Now Gay. His last outing, he had 18 points. That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul. Here's Wiles. The second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Gay. Gay's got 8 points.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action after this word. Starting out his career, Derek White's been the beneficiary of playing for a great coach. Here's what he had to say.
He's been big on me about just believing in myself. I remember one time he's like, it doesn't matter what school you went to, what happened in the past, just believe in yourself, know that you belong here, and good things started happening.
And it seems like White continues to improve every season.
And you know, whenever we rank coaches, we talk about systems, managing personalities, managing game situations, but player development is usually just as important.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Pacers team out there.
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. McDermott is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. And yes, it's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Holiday, here we go. It's good. Holiday's got his second bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Taken away by Holiday. Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded. The shot that time, not on target. Walker against Lamb. The three from Mills. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the two times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gay. Johnson comes in for Walker. And it's Dejounte Murray in for Patty Mills. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Doug McDermott. Justin Holiday comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Karis LeVert's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
LeVert from outside. Hits it from three-point range. LeVert's got 7 points in the game.
A fast release from Karis LeVert. The timing on the pull-up jumper, pretty.
Murray, the pass to Poeltl. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Murray shooting. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And Poeltl sends it back. Shot's good by Turner. Spurs trail by 18. And here is Murray. 12 points for him. Turner comes with the double team. Poeltl, no one around him. No good on the triple.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Holiday, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Holiday's got 5 now. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Nice shot by Poeltl. Poeltl's got his second basket.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Brogdon. And it's White with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Murray, good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Indiana leading by 16. Shot from the wing, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Sabonis has got his third bucket of the night.
This is a real strength of Domantas Sabonis' game. He has such nice, soft touch.
Johnson outside, and it's Lyles in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his fourth assist in this one. Sabonis, the pass to LeVert. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's White. It's deflected.
Well, that's about the long reach of Karis LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
Shot's good by Turner. Now here's Murray. He's got 14. Inside. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Pacers.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
5 on the clock. Poked away. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Looking now at some numbers for White. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Here's Murray after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. To the middle. Murray, good. Murray's got 16.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon's starting to percolate a little bit, folks. Look out.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Got a piece of it. Turner with the steal. Here's Sabonis. That one misses. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. Spurs passing it around. And the dunk by Lyles.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For 3, Brogdon. But they recover it. Sabonis kicks to Turner. Outside Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. San Antonio calls timeout. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And the Spurs with some changes. Eubanks is checked in, and it's DeRozan in for Lyles. DeRozan passes to White. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Free throw good, Murray. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
White, bounce pass. Murray against Brogdon. And it's in there.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Pulls up on the wing, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Now, this guy is always under control. From the drive to the pull-up jumper, Malcolm Brogdon doing work.
White dishes to DeRozan. Eubanks the pass to Murray. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
LeVert inside the line. Here's Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
For Indiana, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Free throw good, Sabonis.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Lonnie Walker comes in for Derek White. Indiana also making some changes. McDermott's checked in for Turner. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Karis LeVert. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Second chance shot. Sabonis with the block.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's DeRozan. The Pacers making the shot. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 5.
They are just killing them on the interior. And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Free throw drops for Lamb.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. It's stolen by Lamb. And Lamb slams it home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So it's the Spurs now, following the score by Indiana. Here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here is Holiday. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Right side, DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb.
Wow, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
First free throw is good.
It's so funny to hear DeMar DeRozan joke about being an old man in this league. You know, he may not be a young man, but he's got a lot of years left, and he continues to improve.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mills is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Spurs shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Mills passes to Gay. And he converts the layup. Gay's got 10 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's McConnell. Drills the three-pointer.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
McConnell's gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. To the inside, Mills. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Mills has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Lamb. He drains the quick shot.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. And a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, McDermott increasingly becoming a threat to pull up off the dribble. This is a rhythm shooter who knows how to capitalize with room.
Now, here's Mills. He's got 10. Count that one.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
Here's Holiday. And that's collected by Gay. Gay's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's good from DeRozan.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Here's Holiday. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hands.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's McConnell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul.
For Indiana, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Bounce pass, Mills. Gay inside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Pacers leading by 21. Gay with the block. DeRozan with it. 10 points for him.
Very few players in the NBA get to the line as often as DeMar DeRozan. There's a bit of an edge to his game. He's not at all afraid.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Lamb.
Still Spurs ball.
One second left. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's Indiana, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half, what do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and there's got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Malcolm Brogdon led the way in the first half. He ended up with 28 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And guys, you look at the career of Domantas Sabonis, he made a huge leap in his production. Fantastic across the board.
Sometimes you jump, you got to go straight up, and you can't go over. You know, and Sabonis went, and he had a solid year. Coming to start. Shooting and passing and dribbling ability is probably second to very few in that league.
You know, he's improved his rebounding tremendously. Sabonis will be even better in the next few years. Not as good as his daddy, but he's getting pretty good.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Pirtle is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Dejounte Murray. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's White in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 17. Here's Sabonis. Bangs home the trifecta. Sabonis has got 11 points.
See, Sabonis continues to hone that three-point shot. He has got the touch and the confidence to let it go from there.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Puts it up from 17. Good. He hits the jump shot. He's got 14.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
They get it again. Sabonis with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brogdon inside the line. Rebound San Antonio. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray the pass to Gay. Down low. Oh!
My goodness. Wow. And that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
To the middle. Here's Murray. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Murray's got 25 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Sabonis. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Gay. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
For 3, Brogdon. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Murray the pass to DeRozan. Over Sabonis. And it's San Antonio with another.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Three-pointer, LeVert connects from three-point range. LeVert's got 14 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And DeRozan kicks to Pirtle. White, wide open, he fires. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The three-pointer is right on target.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And here's DeRozan after Malcolm Brogdon hitting the 3. Over Sabonis. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. DeRozan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Passes to Murray. It's good. Murray's got 27.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And it's sent back by Turner. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Sabonis is running. DeRozan with the rebound. Spurs trail by 20. Here's White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. White's got 9.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Brogdon inside the line, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's White. Holiday with the block. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Turner, and Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
White dishes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And the Pacers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for DeRozan. Johnson comes in for Rudy Gay. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for Murray. The Pacers also changing it up. Martin's checked in for Sabonis. Edmund Sumner comes in for Justin Holiday. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here is Pirtle. He's got 8 and good that time.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Now here is Martin. Outside, Walker. There's the 3. But they'll get another chance. Lyles passes to Pirtle. And it's sent back by Turner. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And he's not passing the ball as well this month. If you look at his numbers from earlier in the season, he's not seeing the court as well. It may be a little too focused on creating his own shot than orchestrating for the guys around him.
Now here's Walker. 5 points in the game. The shot's good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Sumner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. Lyles passes to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson gets the bucket.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Count that bucket. Sumner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Left side, Walker. Johnson outside. Lets a floater go. He gets that one. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Walker. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now Walker. He's got 7. Pass to Lyles. That's tipped. Johnson outside. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mills with the steal. Wing shot on the way. Kicks it out to Johnson.
Indiana foul call.
San Antonio making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. Then for the Pacers, Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Martin. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Edmund Sumner. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Karis LeVert. Walker taking his time here. Lyles with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 14-point game. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Johnson kicks to Mills. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Here's McConnell. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Oh, that's blocked. And here's Mills. He's got 15. Misses the 3. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. On its way from McDermott for 2. Mills with the rebound. Mills has got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts it up from 15. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Walker's got 9 points. Indiana leading by 11. Holiday inside the line. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by McConnell. 1:36 left to play here in the third. Knocked loose. 5 to shoot. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. McDermott for 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 6 assists in the game.
Well, we know that McDermott came into the league with a reputation as a dead-eye shooter. Get your hands up and contest or he'll make you pay.
And finished off by McDermott.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Eubanks. The Pacers making the shot. Shot's good by Lyles.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pacers shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Knocks down the 3 ball. 14 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here we go. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Mills. 15 points in the game. Johnson, the pass to Lyles. And here's Mills from the arc. The rebound by Holiday. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Shoots it. They grab their own miss. Sabonis, good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis, hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Kicks it to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for Indiana. With the points he racked up that quarter, he has broken his season-high scoring mark already. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. McDermott is out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. Back to Murray. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Indiana leading by 22. Lets it fly from 18. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 21 in the game.
Yeah, Domantas Sabonis has such a complete offensive arsenal, and it's all on display.
Here's Murray. And the shot is long. It's DeRozan with the drive. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
And McConnell gets it to go. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Murray with the bounce pass. Fades away. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Murray. And he has 28 points for the game.
You know what I love? Right now, DeMar DeRozan is taking the initiative. The key is stay aggressive.
Ooh, that kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. and you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Vassell, no good. The Pacers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio, and he dunks it down.
He sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
The Pacers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Second shot opportunity. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
And that one drops.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
The shot by McConnell, no good. Now here's DeRozan. Defense is right there. Count that one.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Timeout called the Pacers. Doris, as we've seen, NBA players are becoming more vocal on social issues. And some will say, keep politics out of sports. Should the NBA and should all sports leagues be worried about that backlash?
Kevin, one of the things I admire most about the NBA is its commitment to the causes it believes in. And whether we are talking about the mental health issues of some of their players or the current situation in the country, the NBA's commitment to supporting equality and social justice is admirable. What is controversial about equality and social justice for all? Nothing. I admire their commitment. They're on the right track.
Some changes for Indiana. Karis LeVert's checked in for Jeremy Lamb, and Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Brogdon with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Spurs have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got 29.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
LeVert from outside. And the Pacers another 3.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Pirtle. DeRozan with it. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop. I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Nice shot by McDermott.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 31 points.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Pacers leading by 22. Here's LeVert. Again, Indiana.
It just feels like there are nights where Karis LeVert is unguardable. I don't need to tell you, this is one of those nights.
Stolen by LeVert. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Pirtle. He's off on that one. Nice D from Sabonis. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Holiday, and it's good off the back rim and in. Now, here's DeRozan. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and one, a triangle and two, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
And the Spurs with some changes. Gorgie Dang comes in for Johnson, and Jones subbed in for Murray. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. J.K. Sampson comes in for Doug McDermott. Martin's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. No good on the free throw. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Outside, Jones. He kicks to Jang. DeRozan, the open look, buried from 15 feet out. DeRozan's got 40 points.
Well, Gorgie Zhang, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
Here's Sumner. And off the front iron, and in it goes. So it's the Spurs now. Outside, Jones. DeRozan passes to Jones. Count it. Here's Sumner. Here's LeVert. White with the defensive effort.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And that one is good.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Passes it to Bitadze. To the paint. Pirtle with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. White's running. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports league that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
San Antonio making a switch here. And both free throws good for White. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. LeVert inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And it's White missing. On offense, here are the Pacers. That's a 2 from Martin. Again, Indiana. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. White with it. Pass to Jang. The Spurs working the ball around now. San Antonio again missing. Here's Sumner. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Sumner's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered. Yeah, you can't afford to let Gorgui Zhang float around on the offensive glass. He's going to find a way to hurt you.
White with the double team. And it's LeVert missing.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Lets it go from the wing, and Sumner gets it to go. Sumner's got 6 points in the quarter. San Antonio's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Murray kicks to Pirtle. The pass to Johnson, inside, Murray. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Again, Indiana.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
On the wing, Holiday. White covering. The shot by Holiday, no good. Spurs shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Murray dishes to DeRozan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. DeRozan's got 42 in the game.
You simply cannot give DeMar DeRozan that kind of positioning. This guy has proven he loves getting inside and working his magic.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Murray. That one good for 2. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Martin with the bucket.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Malcolm Brogdon.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Timeout called the Pacers. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Malcolm Brogdon.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. San Antonio on defense. Holiday. Here's Bitadze. Drops in the layup for 2.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tries again, and the basket by Vassell. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sampson's shot, good.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Vassell. Down low. Here's Lyles. And the dunk by Lyles.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.